Hello, yes, today is a different type of video. I want to make these videos every now and then because I really enjoy them, and some of you requested that I do another reaction video. But today I thought I haven't really told you guys much about myself, and you watch me make these skits, but you don't really know what type of person I am, what I like, what I enjoy. And apart from doing like a standard Q&A that most people do, I thought let's do something different. I have 4 personality tests that I want to do. They're all free, and I'll link them all in the description below so you can do them yourself as well, and then comment down in the video below what results you get. Obviously, like, these stuff don't define who you are as a person, but I do think it does help us a lot to, you know, make better decisions on like what careers we want to go into and like just, you know, more interesting stuff. First one I have in front of me is called the 16 personality tests, and I'm pretty sure I know what I am because I have done this pretty recently, but I want to do it again because maybe I've changed, maybe I'm a different personality. Honestly, every morning I feel like a different person, which I should probably be tested for. Let's start with the first question. Do I regularly make new friends? I say yes. I do love meeting new people, and I'm very drawn to talking to strangers. I feel like I get like most of my energy from meeting new people. Do I spend a lot of free time exploring various random topics that pique my interest? Absolutely, like without a doubt, this one is very strong. I'm very scattered in that way. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel want to cry too. Yes, that is true. I definitely feel quite sad. I think I'm very attached to people, very extroverted, I think. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. I do like to be very organized and stuff, and like to plan my stuff ahead pretty precariously. So I would say, I don't know if I'm this extreme, so maybe like there, like not 100%, but I'm pretty strong in that. I usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. I work best under pressure, honestly. At social events, you really try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones. No, I absolutely love talking to new people. You prefer to completely finish one project over starting another one? So closure. This is a tricky one. Do I do that? No, not necessarily. I can do multiple. I'm very sentimental. Yeah, I would say not extremely, but I am. You like to use organizing tools? Yes. I have like 7 different schedules for organizing my YouTube videos. I have like an app on my phone for like all the steps I have to go through when I'm making a video, which, by the way, this video I'm literally shooting on the day that this is going to be posted. It's a bit of a different week, okay? Don't judge me. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yes. I feel like my confidence fluctuates a lot. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting? Yeah. I mean, generally, obviously, like if it's someone I find intimidating or something, I guess, but overall, I'm very comfortable with doing so, especially if it's something like different, or like I find their culture or like their ways of being different and interesting, then yeah, I would say. You are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis. Sometimes I honestly feel like people take it too far. That can be annoying sometimes, but I do overall enjoy like creative work and stuff. I'm more inclined to follow my head than your heart. I do try to follow my head more sometimes because I feel like my heart is like but yeah, I would say I prefer my heart, maybe like there. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning. I do like having a schedule, but also, I don't know, it feels restrictive. I don't know, it's weird. Maybe in the middle. You really worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. No, I think about that a lot. You enjoy participating in group activities? Yeah, I do. You like books, movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending? Not really. I mean, I don't hate it, and I guess I understand why people do it. Sometimes it is interesting, but like there has to be some kind of conclusion. Like I don't want to watch a whole movie and it's like, oh, they might all die, but we don't know. You'll have to either watch the next movie or you'll never know. And honestly, that annoys the crap out of me, so maybe not. Your happiness comes from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. I think this depends, which kind of sounds selfish. I feel like I find so much satisfaction in like altruism and stuff. Although I obviously do find a lot of enjoyment having successes of my own. I'll say maybe in the middle. Gosh, feel like a bad person. I don't know if I should do this in private. I feel like this is kind of spicy information. I feel like I'm being exposed. You are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. Yep. You are prone to worrying that things will turn out for the worse. Nah, not really, no. You avoid leadership roles. No. But I wouldn't be like, no, give me the leadership. I would step back, and if no one wants to, then I would. They are definitely not an artistic type of person. So I am. So I disagree. Yes, I disagree. You think the world would be a better place if we relied more on rationality, less on feelings? I mean, there is definitely something about rationality, but it's kind of like if robots took over, that wouldn't be an ideal world, in my opinion. Like, we definitely need the human aspect and feelings and like compassion for people. If not, it's not going to be the best place. I would say stronger disagree. You prefer to do your chores before allowing you to relax? Yeah. You enjoy watching people argue? No. Sometimes it's entertaining, I won't lie. But no, I definitely stronger on the disagree. Maybe that. I don't like confrontation. Although if it is something important, I would stand up and say like, hey, no. Then maybe I'll put it there then. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. No, I mean, I wouldn't draw attention away from something important, but I don't mind the attention, if that makes me sound like not like an asshole. Your mood can change very quickly, sort of. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. I mean, patience wasn't my strongest suit when I was younger. I'll put it in the middle because I do sometimes, I think, feel frustrated, but no. No, I'll be honest. I'm trying to be honest. Maybe I might. I think I might. I don't know. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Like this video. You have always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. Yeah, I'd say so. I find it quite interesting. Usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Yeah, mostly. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. No, I find it actually very interesting if it's like really technical sometimes. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. Yeah, I'd say so. Obviously, like, you have to understand, like, you can't always empathize fully. I don't know, it's weird to phrase it, I guess, but I really enjoy trying to understand other people's experiences, if that makes sense. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. No, in the middle. It depends on the decision. I used to be like this, but I'd probably say disagree. I sometimes like to just make a decision and get it over with. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. No, I do that all the time. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. Yeah, probably. Sometimes I just want to rest. Art museums, yeah, I'd say so. Not like my favorite thing, but it sounds interesting. You often have a hard time understand other people's feelings. No. You like to have a to-do list? Yes, I do it every single day, literally. You rarely feel insecure. I feel it all the time. You avoid making phone calls. No, I do make a lot of phone calls, actually. To be honest, I don't really call my friends, but I think it's because I don't think they would want to like physically talk to me. Like, I think people prefer texting. I don't know, I should probably ask my friends, I guess. But I really like phone calls and voice notes a lot because it's so much more personal. You can really hear what the person's feeling. So I'll even say disagree completely. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. Yeah, I do. I quite enjoy it. In your social circle, you're often the one who contacts your friends, initiate activities. I'm sorry, this feels like a direct attack. One of my friends recently told me about this, that I don't do this, and I'm really bad. I probably could say hardcore disagree. I want to start doing it. This is one of my 2022 New Year's resolutions. Essentially, my New Year's resolution is FFF, which is friends, fitness, and finance. Like, I want to get income, I mean, like improving my fitness, and then I want to like organize stuff more with my friends. At least like once a month at least, you know? If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. It's so vague, but I guess so. You are still unbothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. I used to be, but not anymore. You really contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. I don't do it rarely, so maybe I'll say disagree. Your emotions control you more than you control them. I don't know, it feels like I control them more. Maybe I'll put it in the middle. I don't know, it's hard to tell. I don't know, do I? You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it's completely their fault. Yeah, I think it's the confrontation thing. If it's important and stuff, obviously like I won't like completely lie, but people would do the same for me, so I try to do the same for them. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized, consistent efforts. Yeah, it's very in the middle, I would say. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take to feel disappointed. Yeah, that's kind of True, that's weird. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. No. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time? No. I think philosophy is very interesting, although sometimes it's annoying. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. No, I would say I enjoy maybe more quiet, intimate places with like a smaller group of friends, but with some people, there has to be some atmosphere. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. Yeah, I'd say most of the time. You often feel overwhelmed. Yeah, you complete things methodically. Gosh, I can't read. You complete things methodically. Gosh, I know what it means. I just couldn't get the word out of my head without skipping over any steps. Yeah, it depends. Gosh, I don't know. Maybe in the middle. You're very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. I don't like controversial that much. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. Yeah, it depends. Like, gosh, I probably said that phrase like 7 times by now. But it does. Like, if it's like something that matters a lot to someone, I would. If it doesn't mean that much to me, of course, I think anyone would. You struggle with deadlines? No, I don't. You feel confident that things will work out for you? Yeah, I do. I think so. And I am male. Let's see the results. Ooh. Okay, great. Yeah, this is what I thought I was. My personality type, there are 16 of them, but this is called a protagonist, or Enfj, which each letter stands for a different kind of like aspect of your personality. So E is for either introverted or extroverted. So E meaning I am more extroverted, 75% extroverted, 25% introverted. I still have that introversion still. I feel like most people, it's kind of like a spectrum. It's not like black or white. I know a lot of people personally that are like pretty 50-50, like ambiverts, which it's quite interesting. Then energy, so I'm more intuitive, so I'm based on imagination. Oh, open-minded and curious. Makes sense. I think so. I'm quite a daydreamer. Quite interesting. And then feeling, so I'm more sensitive and emotionally expressive, more empathetic, but less competitive. Okay, my bad. I think my camera stopped recording. Gosh, I hope I didn't go too far. Thankfully, I noticed it pretty quickly. Judging. So judging and prospecting are more decisive, thorough, and highly organized. Yeah, that's true. Like, I like planning stuff and doing stuff like that. Although I do enjoy spontaneity sometimes. And then turbulent are self-conscious and sensitive to stress. I like to experience a wide range of emotions and to be success-driven, perfectionistic, and eager to improve. Yeah, pretty much sums it up. Like, I think this fluctuates a lot personally. Sometimes I would say I'm more, oh, I know what I want and what I want to do, and sometimes I'm like, I don't know anything. But yeah, that's it. Let me know in the comments below, and I would love to hear from you guys what you know and who you are and what type of personality you have.